already here. On my amendments to increase the ACR to 16, I want to say this. We simply cannot be the best place in the world to grow up if we aim for and subsequently miss the bare minimum international standard of expectation in this area. We have spent decades coalescing around the view that 16 is the point at which you should be credited with the wisdom to choose who you marry or share a bed with, whether you leave home and who represents you in this Parliament. Presiding officer, either you have mental capacity to understand the consequences of your actions or you do not. The government's position on the age of majority is wholly incongruous. The government have also argued that there is a capacity problem here for going further than 12. Indeed, the First Minister referred to the sheer volume of cases that would move from the courts to the children's panels. Presiding officer, we know, thanks to clarification from the Lord Advocate, that this sheer volume of 12 to 14-year-olds being tried in adult courts amounts to a grand total of 11 individuals a year. Now, I accept that additional change may be required in the children's hearing system to accommodate these cases. This was identified by the Children's Reporter, who also support an uplift to 16, and the Lord Advocate. Several evidence sessions have suggested that these amount to post-18 powers for children's panels and a shift in the burden of proof between the balance of probabilities and beyond reasonable doubt for the most egregious cases. This is why Amendments 3, 6, 7 and 8 in my name offer Parliament a sunrise clause that would re-establish the working group and see commencement of a further uplift to 14 or 16 via a vote in this Parliament if needs be in early 2021. I refuse to accept that that is not enough time. This is a Parliament that passed the EU Continuity Act in 3 days. I refuse also to accept that the changes such an uplift will require are beyond the capabilities of ministers and stakeholders in the 22 months my amendments afford, if there is a political will so to do. I do not, however, believe that such a will exists, sadly. Presiding officer, without these amendments, the international community will judge this government as a failure on children's rights. History will also judge it likewise, but more importantly, so too will the children of young people of this country, and I do not blame them. I move the amendments in my name.